new YouTube video loading. I'm giving people the secret sauce.
And these are like hidden gems, you know, I don't want people to find out about this urbanization.
Hey,
What's going on?
what's up, bro?
Good to see you, brother. How's everything?
Feeling good, man.
Life is good. People have been waiting on the second video. I feel like we should do one today. No, the weather is nice. I think we have some exciting things planned today. Today is actually going to be a full day in the life. So I have a couple nice things planned. We're actually at the renovation apartment, which is right there. So this is a project that we've been doing for the past 6 months. So I'm working with my good friend on it. He's the interior designer. So I'm going to take a quick look there. And then later we're doing some other fun things to show you what it's like to live a day as Giles. So let's take a look now. Let's see what they have going on. So here we are in the project. It looks a lot different than it did a year ago. This was a very old apartment, so it was 20 years old. So actually here was the kitchen. Maybe I can give you some before and after videos so you can kind of see what was before here. But I used to have a wall here. So this was like a whole wall, the kitchen, so we tore everything out. Kitchen island will be here, so you can bake your pancakes. And then the ceiling was still here, so we took out the ceiling. We put the AC in here, so we saved ceiling height. And then we had old windows, so we got rid of the old windows. And now the windows, they can actually go all the way into the wall.
Wow.
So I think it was a good touch that we did. Also, another thing that we did, because I think details are extremely important, we took tiles from like a meter. So, you know, usually in apartments you see like 70 centimeters, but these tiles are actually a meter long. So if you look here, these are like big tiles. I mean, they're like, you see? They're one big tiles, and we have the same inside outside. So I think it looks quite nice. You have like the indoor-outdoor feel. And then this is the terrace. So already ordered the outdoor furniture for the terrace as well. Install these awnings, you know, for the sun. And it's a gorgeous community. We're on the beach side, so it's actually only like a 3-minute walk to the beach. And yeah, so the project should be ready in 3 weeks, 2-3 weeks. Next week they're coming for the kitchen, which I will show you actually. So again, kitchen is here. Master is when you come in. We're actually going to have a whole wooden wall here with an invisible door that you like push in, and as soon as you push it in, this is the master. So pretty nice, has an ensuite. We have this, I don't know if you can zoom in on the tiles. These are ceramic, but Travertino style tiles. And yeah, so the master bed will go in here. Very nice. My favorite thing about the apartment, I have to show you, my favorite thing, this right here. They call this, so this used to be like a straight edge, and now it's curved. And they call it media luna, which means like half moon in Espanol. But it's very cool. It's just like a small feature, but it adds so much to the space. And yeah, so we put new windows and everything. A small detail, thanks to my friend Vasco. He's the interior designer on the project. We put a little, instead of having traditional big skirts, we put a little cut underneath, so it looks like the wall is floating. So when I take this out, it looks like the wall is hanging. So you have a little, it's just a tiny detail, you know, but the devil is in the details. I'm doing weekly checkups on the apartment. Now they're gonna do the wardrobes, the woodwork. So the carpenter will come for that. And he's also gonna work on the kitchen. So things are moving fast right now. Another detail, I need to show you this. So this is actually, not a lot of people think about this, but when you have a shower, so the shower head is actually over here. But instead of opening the shower head here, oh no, the shower head is over here, sorry. Instead of opening the shower head here and the water splashes on you, you actually activate the water here so the water falls there. So then if it's warm enough, you can actually jump in, so you don't have to like... you have to think about these things, you know, it's very important. And here we also have same space. They're pretty big bedrooms, to be honest. We'll have TVs in all the room. This is wood flooring. I mean, obviously they have to clean it, but you can tell this is wooden floor, so it will be very nice for whoever buys it. Want to of the main reasons that we bought this apartment in this urbanization to renovate is because of the gardens. Because these gardens, they're extremely well maintained. We have fountains, we have banana trees, you have palm trees. It's very green, it's very well maintained. In the annual meeting, they actually also told me that there's like, I think 10 gardeners working here at all times because you have 5 swimming pools. It's amazing. There's a heated pool very close to where we have the apartment. So, but yeah, let's take a look. I actually want to show you the main fountain. It's unreal. And these are like hidden gems, you know. I don't want people to find out about this urbanization. I want to keep it low key. Also, I think last time when we were filming, I think we filmed in March, no? I think it was March, more or less. The weather was okay, now it's very nice. So now I have to put on my sunscreen actually, you know. I think, but we're still in spring. Because last time we talked about, you know, moving into spring. We're still in spring, but I think in 2 weeks it's summertime. I'm sorry you had to wait so long on the second video, but I'm busy, I'm a busy man. Yeah, hopefully we can do these videos now more, I would say, consistently. We can do them like twice a month. I think that would be nice. So, I mean, look at this. It's such a nice community. Like, and you're very close to the beach. You have flowers everywhere. I mean, look, you have flowers here. The most important thing is that we're actually a 3-minute walk from the beach. Like, the beach is just right down there. It's super close. You have your beach walk, you have your restaurants. I think this is, honestly, I might keep the apartment for myself. I don't know if I want to sell it, to be honest, because I just love being here so much. I love running on the beach. I love walking on the beach. My dog is not with me at the moment. He's in Belgium. But if he's here, I was walking here all the time. So it's super nice. But that's it. So the project should be ready in about 3 weeks. I come here every week for checkups. So hopefully we can sell it in a month or so, a month and a half. And then we on to the next one. So hopefully I can find another apartment in here and I can do another project. I think that would be quite fun. Hopefully.
Okay, so here we are with the man himself, Mehdi. They gave me a good mic, as you can see. So I was receiving comments over the past, what is it, like 2 years? I've been your client now, 2 years.
Yeah, maybe more.
Yeah, they were asking me always, what is the haircut that you do? And we call it the low Italian fade.
Yeah.
We call it the Italiano, the
Mariano.
Mariano. We call it the Mariano. But essentially what it is, it's like a lot of people, they fade their beard like up to the cheek level, so that they fade it to like here. But we actually start quite low, no?
Yeah.
So we do the beard lower, and then actually when it grows out higher, so it looks more natural. Yeah, it really focuses heavy on the jaw. Since I have a big face, you know, I have to work with what I got. I figured this would be like a good moment to maybe read through the YouTube video, the first YouTube video that we did, and maybe we answer some questions. I hope that answers the first question with the hairstyle, because people ask me, how do I do the hair? First of all, you have to find yourself a good barber, which is Mr. Mehdi. And then people ask me, how do I style the hair? Well, actually, usually I keep it wet and I just put like sculpting foam or hairspray, so I just spray it over. And then the beard, I don't do myself. I go to Mehdi. So like I said, low Italian beard fade, ask your barber, and he will take care of it, inshallah.
Inshallah.
Hopefully.
Maybe çok güzel.
Yeah, çok güzel. Yeah, çok güzel. That's Turkish, no?
Yeah.
Çok güzel. It's very, very pretty, I think, very pretty. And a lot of people were asking for subtitles, Turkish subtitles. I'm not sure how we will do that. We have to see how we do that. Maybe we can work with the AI on this and see what we can find out. People have been asking me when I'm coming back to Turkey. So I will be coming back soon. I was there 2 weeks ago, but only for 2 days. So it was very busy. I will be coming back at the end of May for a few weeks, I think, maybe a week and a half, 2 weeks. So when I will come, I will definitely organize a vlog. I think it will be very nice. New YouTube video loading. That's funny. Let's see, this one person says, Giles, I love to watch your lifestyle. I want to see your daily routine since you wake up and skincare to the end of the day. So that's something we can do. I don't really do skincare. I'd put sunscreen, very important. This is your reminder to put sunscreen on. and maybe moisturize. And in summertime when my skin gets a little drier. But I was also discussing with Felix to do a day in the life, you know, from the morning till the evening. So this is something we can definitely do. So you kind of see my routine, even though with my job I don't really have a full routine. It's more like, you know, how is this day, how is that day? Every day is different in my life. But I use this time to talk to Mehdi about my life. This is like my therapy session, you know. This is like about business, about life, about finding the right girlfriend. People are saying, I don't understand what you're saying, but I love the videos. Thank you very much. That's very kind of you. Teşekkürler. Teşekkürler. More comments about Turkish subtitles. We will bring them. They will be there. Don't worry. Do some more property tours. Yeah, so more property tours will be coming. So just like the first video, it was more informal property tours. But I think we will do some formal ones. So full in-depth property tours. My love, when are you coming to Istanbul? Can I show you around? Maybe. Let's see. What's your favorite thing about living in Marbella? That's a good question. My favorite thing about living in Marbella is the lifestyle. So it's one of the nicest places to live because of the climate. We have 330 days of sun. Overall, the life quality is very good here. In December, you can walk on the beach in a t-shirt during the day. Summertime, it gets very hot. We have good culture, nice food. It's a very rich country in culture. I think Cadiz is one of the oldest places in Europe, no? Yeah, Cadiz. So, which is like 2 hours from here, I guess, an hour and a half. You can also take the train to Madrid in wintertime. Don't go in summertime. You will feel like a gambas pilpil. It's way too hot. And you can fly everywhere. You know, Ibiza is an hour away. You can go to Morocco. Mehdi is from Morocco, no? Yeah. Morocco, born and raised. So shout out to all the Moroccan people watching.
Salam alaikum.
Salam alaikum, alaikum salam. But Marbella is just a very nice place to call home. It's a very good base. You know, we have good schools, so a lot of families come here. They put the kids in school. People love to play sports here. Marbella used to be a city for retirement. Now it's more a city of startups. So a lot of people come here to actually build their business. A lot of entrepreneurs, a lot of tech people, digital nomads, so people that just move here to work here. So Marbella is a great city for so many different reasons. I can't just give you one. Congrats on the first YouTube video. Thank you. Very kind. They were saying, honestly, I was surprised. This is more amazing than I expected. It's because I have a great videographer, no? It's because Felix is doing the videos. I'm just there, you know, it's all in the edits. The edits are very important. A new vlogger unlocked. Excited to see more. Turkey, we love you. I love you back. Keep going, so kind of you. People like the architecture in Spain. It's very nice, I agree. I think my favorite architectural style is Spanish modern Mediterranean. Super pretty. But these are some of the comments. I think it's very nice. Maybe on the next video, let me know some ideas that you want me to implement in the next video. Some things that I want to do in the next video, things that you like to see. And that way we can plan it as well. I really like this mic, actually. I might take this home. I'm getting used to it. Yeah, next time I will put it on a razor or a hair dryer. Yeah, to come back to the hair, actually. So we do the low Italian fade. So we start low. We keep it heavy around the chin area. And when it comes to hair, I don't know, like we fade the sides. So like this part, we fade it in to the beard. But other than that, on the hair, we don't really do much, no? We just like...
We did different styles.
Yeah.
Before you used to do like the taper, same here. We used to do this.
Yeah, I used to taper it, so I used to fade it in the back more.
Also.
Yeah.
Now-
Yeah, I'm growing it out in the back a little bit, actually. Maybe I always tell Mehdi, yeah, I'm going to cut it short, I'm going to short.
I'm still waiting.
Yeah, and then like 2 weeks later, it's like, no, keep it. Maybe one day I will go very short. But on the hair, so we'll do like a haircut every 2 to 3 weeks. We'll cut it just short, just slightly and not too much. And yeah, like I said, then we do like we're not doing the hair today, but now we have the sculpting foam and hairspray. So it keeps the wet look. You just got to find yourself a good barber that knows what he's doing. If you're in Marbella,
I'm here.
this is the man. I get my haircut every week, but I get it, the beard every week at least, and then every 2 weeks I'll get a haircut, every 3 weeks sometimes. but your haircut looks the best 2 days after it's been cut because the hair grows and then you have a more natural look. So one thing that I actually don't do is I don't cut with the, what do you call it, with the blade?
Blade razor.
I don't do with the blade on the neck. I just do it with the razor because it keeps the hairs slightly out, so you don't have this, you know, look where it's cut completely clean, and I think it's almost too straight, you know. But other than that, we do use the blade on the cheeks, right?
Yeah,
On the blade. So here we use blade, here no blade.
Yeah.
Here it stays natural, here it's more straight. I'm giving people the secret sauce. So yeah, I think this is step 101 of having a nice beard.
Okay,
Perfecto.
maybe.
Thank you so much.
I'll see you next time.
Thank you.
Okay.
care.
You look good, you feel good, you do good. I'll see you next week.
Thank you
Okay.
very much.
Okay guys, just got my haircut, or actually just my beard. So I try to do the beard once a week. For me it's very important to look presentable. So, you know, I meet with a lot of clients, I do a lot of events. It's important to look good because like I said, you look good, you feel good, you do good. So I got to do some calls right now. I have to meet a few clients, and then in 2 hours I have a paddle tournament. So I will see you there, and then we'll shoot some cool content there. Yeah, I'll see you guys.
Baby, where did these niggas be at when they say they doing all this and all that? Tired of beefing you bums, you can't even pay me enough to react. Been waking up in the crib and sometimes I don't even know where
So,
I'm at.
meetings are finished, emails are done. It's time for some paddle right now. I have a weekly tournament with some friends, clients. I think paddle has been the most fun sport for me to play, both personally and on a business level. I was just telling Felix, I think more than half of my clients I've met through paddle, so you always have to let them win. But I've been playing now for a couple of years. It's one of the most fun sports. I've always played sports in my life. Always played basketball, but I don't play basketball anymore. So now it's paddle and golf, but paddle is super fun to play with friends. I mean, we're in NAC, NAC, Nueva Alcantara Club, Paddle Club of the World, 2023, 2024, 2 years in a row, based here in Marbella, so it's paradise. So we're gonna play right now. Hopefully I win, who knows? Felix is gonna shoot some super cool B-roll content. Hopefully I don't look too bad. Yeah, and then we'll finish off the day. I'll have a drink with my friends after. Maybe we catch up. So yeah, let's see how this goes. Did you get it already?
Yeah.
Okay. I was like, first try. If that fails, you should have kept that in the video. We'll keep it as a blooper. But so we're playing 2 hours today. Playing with my Swedish friends. There's some guys in there from Norway. Let's see how it goes. I'm a lefty. Lefty. I couldn't resist the Temu site. Look what I got. I've never tried this before. So I have to put this here. Actually, it's this way, no?
Yeah.
Ah, but it's... I don't think the angle is that good, actually. I have to keep it. Oh, I think it's a fail. I asked ChatGPT to make my weekly schedule because I wanted to have 3 times paddle a week, 2 times golf, 1 time basketball, 4 gym sessions a week, and then I still have to work. So I still have to work. Because the thing in Marbella is like, there's so many hobbies you can do here that it's almost like, it's really hard to find your own time because there's always events, there's always people wanting to play paddle, there's always people wanting to play this, do that. So, and I'm a yes man, I can never say no. Maybe my New Year's resolution next year should be learning how to say no. But for now, I'm saying yes.
Bad news. I'm just bad news.
So that was good. We lost some, we won some. On to the next. It was a good day. Another Wednesday in paradise. So I'm gonna go home right now. Well, actually, I might get a drink with the guys. Let's see. It was good. Gotta go home, do some more work, and then tomorrow we repeat everything. I got some exciting things coming up. So vlog 2 is already in the works as well with Felix. So let's see what we can do, and we catch you on the next one.
Shawty, we
Man,
can
honestly,
be back.
my knees are getting old. I'm not the same 20-year-old I used to be, you know. These basketball knees, they take a toll on me. But yeah, anyways, it's good. See you guys on the next one.
Hands is half wrist.